Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than
Yeah.
What was that noise?
You have no business here if you aren't a monk. Be gone. What's with you? Get out of the monastery, or you'll pay the price.
Over there! Don't move a finger!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Beszarás! És pont mikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket. Hé! Ott van! Vigyázz!
Yeah.
Vigyázz! Itt az ellenség! Mi csak! Mi bújt itt elő? Riano! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok vele!
Yeah.
Istenem! Vigyázzok!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Beszarás még! Pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket! Hé! Ott van! Vigyázz!
Yeah.
Riadó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok vele!
Yeah. 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 I've got the book.
Really?
Here it is.
Wonderful. Come back in a little while. I need to read through it and find that spell.
She only started not long ago.
Show me what you've got concealed.
Why?
For security.
Fine. Now get out of my way.
All right. Go. Keep your hair on.
Have you read it already?
Oh, Henry, it's a marvellous book. Wonderful, really. I've found what we need, but it won't be easy. The spell must be said over the grave of the person preventing his soul from resting in eternal peace, while burning something from the house he lived in.
Ugh, of course. It couldn't be something easy, could it?
Who said meddling with the dead would be a walk in a rose garden? Once you know everything, get something from his house, and find the grave of the person that's preventing him from resting in peace.
Jesus. And I...
What are you here for?
Sorry to interrupt, but it sounded like you might need some help with something.
What? No, nothing. What did you hear?
That you might have hidden.
You heard wrong. There's nothing hidden anywhere. And you leave my man alone. Understand?
As you wish.
Take care. Stay not supplications in our distress, but deliver. Good day. What do you want?
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did. Before those devils rolled in and...
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper.
Oh, I've been blessed.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Merchant Hagen isn't just anybody.
I've heard of him.
Really? Well...
Truly. People still talk about the lovely...
So you wouldn't mind being his housekeeper?
Well, I don't...
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened.
Does he go to Sasau often?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the mod...
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis.
God be with you.
God be with you.
This wouldn't happen to be yours.
My God.
In Skalitz.
Are you saying that old man of mine is... And do you have it all?
I found your silver goblet.
Just the goblet? There were groschen in there.
A groschen as well.
God be with you. Good luck then.
God be with.
You're interested in
I am. It's about time, son.
I agree.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled...
There's no hill in a mine.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know.
There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me?
True.
Double? Hey. Oh, that's not bad, but, for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
That's enough for now.
See you later.
God save you.
You're here about the water.
Now, where do I get some payoff?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided.
What? I can...
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Thunder the winch, right? Strong as a bull. Ah,
The name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the...
We're not finished yet. Are you here because you want to carry water?
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it... But now I want to carry water at least.
Well, there's also the...
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around.
And what if I told you that you get double the pay?
Didn't I mention something?
You did?
I wouldn't be toned to the winch anymore. More like toned to the stench.
What would you give me if I recommended?
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in? All I have is a strong arm. Whenever
Well, if I get you the job, will you show me how to really hit someone hard?
I could.
Deal. I know everything.
So, can I go?
Not yet.
Well, I hope he cheese.
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
We'll see. May the Lord watch over you.
Or what? Good health to you.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Look, I already have more people than jobs. You're a bit late.
But I really need a job.
Well, so does everyone else around here.
None of them has a husband on his deathbed.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
What did you do in Scallop?
I was at the silverworks, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Rattay.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
If you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house. You'd have a nice roof over your head there too.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles. A roof would be grand, though. Not so much for me, but for my husband. Is there any way you could arrange it?
No. Not unless I lied about your cooking skills. But he'd find out soon enough, and then we'd both be in trouble. All right. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right? God be with you.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
How's it going?
You're here about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job?
I do. I want it.
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled...
Quite the factotum, aren't you?
I liked them all, but they were always...
Pickman.
Actually, my...
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
So you're keen on carrying...
I've been keen on it since I got up this...
And you had another job before?
No.
Besides water, you could carry... you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a thing I go around boasting about.
How are you holding up?
What can I tell you?
Well, I could put in a good word.
Fair enough.
No, you dolts. It's just the same.
Ah, right.
Treasure, you say?
I see you're a smart man. A man who knows a thing or two about the world.
Never heard of her.
She was a great queen in ancient times.
Magical, eh?
No, it's true. It's in the Bible. And this sword, once it's put back together, nothing can stop.
I see. But you've only got one piece.
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought it off didn't have the rest. He sold off bits and pieces. They've got powers of healing.
We'll shake on it. I'll get you the job, and you'll give me the piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Agreed.
See you later.
Good day to you.
You're one of the people interested in work.
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying...
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines. And not just in the mines. So...
Vegetables! Fresh vegetables! Look, smell! Aren't they lovely?
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Cucumbers! Lovely cucumbers! Asparagus and prunes!
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up. Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
Bread, fresh bread. Bread. Rolled buns.
Asparagus
for
that'll
you.
cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them. Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does. Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get them.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
At the mines. So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships? When will they open the mines again?
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners. And at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
There's one more option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But it would be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
It won't come to that. Sir Radzig will surely take care of things when he returns home. He won't forget the sacrifice you make.
I'm glad to hear that. If that's how it is, I'll even carry shit.
How are you holding up?
You mean this here? Well, I've got feeling back in my arm again.
What happened to it?
That time in Skalitz. I was knocked down by a hole, but it's better now.
Look, I can see by the way your arm is hanging it's not healed. You can't carry water like that.
Well, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones and I need the work to pay for it.
All right. We'll keep it between the two of us. You don't have to worry.
Thanks. I owe you.
That's enough for now.
Farewell.
God be with you.
Are you here on account of the water carrying?
Yes, I am. My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and see, all right?
Fine. Ask away.
What did you do before this?
I worked for my father.
Doing what? So who's your father, anyway?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Skalitz.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my father.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know.
That's enough for now.
Goodbye.
I want to ask... And what would you give me if I...
I've got...
Oh, come now.
Mother told me I should go and help.
That's enough for now.
Take care.
My humble greetings.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn bit.
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Vasil goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman? I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a buck, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Peter, better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job.
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem?
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's...
She can handle the job.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to...
Carrying shit.
Good. One...
Tonda. They call him the winch.
The winch. Ought to be good with...
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water.
Vincent. Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water.
That's it.
Good. All decided. Good luck, then.
There's still...
Yes?
At the mine.
That's right. But you probably...
How bad?
Well,
it's not easy.
Do you think it was easier?
There's one.
What?
It's a job.
But what would people...
But it would be twice.
The money would help, true enough.
No, it won't come to that.
I'm glad to hear.
What would you give?
Good work.
Sure. If I put in a good word.
But I haven't got a pot to piss in.
Oh?
I heard about it at the mine.
So, what did you hear?
They found something they wanted kept a secret. There weren't any rumours about the silver sea.
The punishment for stealing the king's silver is hanging.
I know, but you can't be burned for...
The bailiff said he couldn't get...
Well, he's not the most popular man around here.
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked to him, I wouldn't have to run around dealing with this, and you'd all have a few groschen by now.
You might be right.
There's one...
What?
It's a... But it will... No, it won't come.
I'm glad...
At the mine.
That's right. But you probably...
How bad?
Well...
It's not easy.
Do you think it was...
That's enough.
Good luck to you.
Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Who's there?
Mother of God!
Hey, what are you...
Hey, I can't wait around all day.
Certainly. But if you're in such a hurry, it...
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Scarlet's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
What are you staring at?
Why? It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid All kinds of ruffians are on the rampage around Skalitz.
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
How did you manage to get out of Skalitz?
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid. I was here.
And why aren't you with our folks at Ratai?
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Ratai, there's hardly room enough for the which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing is haggling with him over where I can sleep.
He certainly isn't known for being generous.
You're gonna hang around here gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day and night. If you can't pay for a bath, what are you gaping at? Have you paid?
Hey, you there.
No?
You going to hang
Get
around
lost.
here gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day and night? You can't pay for a bath. Clear off.
Hey, you there.
What are you staring at?
What if they increased your income?
My boy, my boy. I get tithes from the parishioners and...
I know. That's why I've arranged a small...
So that's what you're about.
What are you gaping at? Have you paid? No?
Is this enough?
Get lost.
That's not enough. Well and good then. Well, and where will I live?
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the...
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well. I will go back.
Thank you. The people from St. James will never forget this.
No. Then get lost.
Father, when do you...
I beg your pardon?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Ratai. And...
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I... Take care now.
No. Then get lost.
What are you staring at? The baths are for paying guests, not idlers with nothing better to do. What are you staring at?
Hey! What are you gaping at?
What are you up to here?
Father...
I already told...
Hey!
I think...
My boy, my boy.
I know.
So...
If you can't pay for a bath,
Then
clear
get
off.
lost.
What do you say to...
You're a right...
What are you gaping at?
Well and good. And...
You can live right there at St. James.
Well...
Thank you.
God be with you.
I haven't seen you here.
Hey!
Yeah!
Supplicate. What are you?
I asked around, and Father Francis is doing well in Sassa. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he had.
I asked the abbot. He said they have work for him elsewhere and that...
Wait, I remember the last time. We had to go to Sasau for almost 2 years.
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work at Master Haggard's.
You're probably right. What else can I do at my age?
So you agree you'll go and work for Haggard?
Isn't that what I just said? Take care.
God save you.
I'd like to... That's all I need.
Good luck. Take care.
I chose a cook as well.
Tell me who you chose.
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was worth it.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hagen for... God be with you.
Jesus Christ be... God be with you. I'm glad to see... See you later.
We do. Is this enough?
More!
I knew we...
Yeah.
I saw the apothecary, and he reckons that ghost of yours is quite a
You think I don't know that? Last night, I didn't get a wink of sleep. I lay in my bed, tossing and turning.
And did he come?
For a long while, it seemed like nothing would happen. Then, my poor heart nearly stopped beating when I heard a voice calling my name. So I fell to my knees and, when will this all end? You must...
For the spell, I'll need something from the house where the spirit once lived.
It's north of here, to the left of the road from Ledechko. But there's not much left of it these days except ash and weeds.
To get rid of him, we need to cast a spell over the grave of the person who's preventing him resting in peace. I'm not sure who that person is, though. You haven't already picked out a grave site for yourself, have you?
No. Henry, the truth is, I haven't told you the whole story. I'm not the one he's got unfinished business with.
Well, who is it then? I suggest you tell me everything.
Alois had a wife. Her name was Lada, and she was a proper shrew, shrieking at him from sunrise to sunset. He never spent a single pleasant day with her. They must have fought like dogs. One night, Lada took a lantern and burned the whole farmhouse down with Alois inside.
Another reason not to get married, or to treat your wife kindly if you do. So, I should try and find Lada's grave, is that right?
You said yourself you need to find the person preventing his spirit from resting in peace. When Alois died, Lada lost her mind. She spent days running about the woods near Tarnberg, completely witless, until one day they found her body deep in the woods. Her hair was all pulled out, her face scratched up with her own fingernails. They buried her there, where they found her, but I don't know exactly where to look.
I'll ask around. I don't need to know anything else. Yeah! Yeah!